Okay, we are live now on YouTube. Hello, people from YouTube. Good evening. Today we are talking about hobbies. It's a pleasure being here with you guys. My name is Elida. I am 22 years old. I live in a small city in Ceará called Limoeiro do Norte. And every meeting, my meetings, I ask to share something different about us. So sometimes I ask for share something strange, something funny. Today, in the first question, I ask for introduce ourselves and share a random thing about us. And in my case, a random thing about me is I just listen the same musics because I am too lazy to listen new songs and to meet another people in not like this, but in like when we are single and we are meeting someone else to date, I am too lazy to go to dates and to have this kind of conversation, like meeting the people, the person from zero, I don't like, because I always say nowadays I am dating, but if I break up, I will take a long time to dating again, because I hate going to dates and to meet another people in this special occasion. Like for friends, I love to meet other new people. I love having conversations, but for dating, I have this problem. And with series, movies, it's the same. I always watch the same thing because I am too lazy to watch new things. I think my brain is used to this thing, so I already know this song. So it's more comfortable listen this song that I already know that listen new song. And it's
And what is this song?
yeah, it's so weird because my playlist is always the same. I sometimes I try to I see it, and I take the decision to I will list a new song today. I have to do that because if I just listen in my routine, I always put the same playlist. And that's it. And about you, Wanda, can you introduce yourself?
So interesting. I'm the opposite of you. I like the new all the time. I like the routine and my songs. Yeah, okay, but I love to hear new songs. I love to travel for another kind of, and I love staying in a new situation. I love open the life and see another thing.
Yes, I wish that have more days, like in the new things, because I think that it makes us alive, experience new things every day, and doing the same thing every day. Sometimes it's so boring, really boring. But I don't know, I think I am a person who likes a lot my comfort zone, and that's a problem. I have to change this situation.
I think your generation is more like you, because I saw many patients in my clinic and do the same thing all the time, and it's not boring for you. It's not boring. It's okay. It's comfortable, and don't get anxious. Oh, I lost my life doing the same thing. I know many people in your generation think like you, hate the dates because of the same thing done. Oh, the small talking, oh, they don't like. Yeah, I think it's okay. Life is for building. Okay.
Yeah, but as I said, I don't know. I think my comfort zone is not comfortable, you know? So it's like, it's just because I know it. I know the situations, I know the songs, I know the you know, the experience, but I think inside my mind, I want to change. I want to be different, you know? Are you a doctor?
I'm a dentist.
Oh, okay. And it's funny because we say comfort zone, but sometimes it's not comfortable. It's just because you know it and you prefer to stay in this same situation because you are afraid to a new reality. And I think it's totally me. I sometimes I avoid some experiences because, oh my god, it could be better, it could be okay, it could be amazing, but I am afraid to the new reality, so I prefer to stay in my no comfort zone.
Okay.
I think that's
And maybe it could be a lack of dopamine. You know dopamine?
yes, I studied a little about it, but I download a book about it, called Nação Dopamina, and it's the next book of my list to read.
Yeah, because dopamine is for the input to do something. Many times I see one thing and yeah, I need to do this, but I get procrastinating.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a lack of dopamine. You read this book. It's interesting for you.
It's the same book that you have
No,
read.
no. I never heard about this book for you, but I'm a dentist and I study many things about brain and hormones. And yeah, we need to know about this.
Yeah, I can imagine. When I was studying at college, I I was studying biology, but I decided to change the course, and my monography was about serotonin receptors and some antidepressant drugs. So it was a computation I don't know how to say this word in English. Computational research about the serotonin receptors, and reading the articles, I have read sometimes about dopamine, but just a little bit. I have to study more to understand better this. But it's on the list of my next book.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think many kinds of get stuck in the comfort zone, and talk about lack of dopamine.
Yeah, and sometimes I see some people talk about it, and they talk about jejum. I don't know how to say in English, like jejum.
Intermittent jejum, I don't know too.
Let me search this word in English.
Jejum intermitente.
Fast. I don't know. Here it's fast, but dopamine fast. And in my mind, it makes sense when you have so much of dopamine and it's like, and you are receiving so much stimulus stimulus, like for dopamine, and you have to break this. So I saw some people talking about like watching, for example, spending so much time in social media, on Instagram, for example, watching videos on TikTok or something like that. You are receiving this
Stimulating.
how can I say that? It's a distraction that gives you dopamine because you are having fun while you are watching, but it's not something that could, I don't know how to explain, but for example, you take a break for job, for relax, for example, for rest, and you think, oh, I will see the Instagram, and in your mind you are resting, but actually you are not. You are just overwhelming your brain with so much information, and it, I don't know. Oh my God, it's so hard to explain in English. But
Yeah, I think brain needs a balance. All the life needs a balance.
yeah,
If you get a lack of dopamine, it's not good. But a bunch of dopamine, it's not good too.
yeah.
You get anxious, you get anxiety. Talk about dopamine.
Yeah, because you are like, you it's a feeling like you are addicted to this, so if you are not with your cell phone watching these videos, you feel anxious because, oh my God, I need to see this. And sometimes I experience this when I am not with my cell phone. I get crazy because I have the mania to keep watching my notifications all the time, and sometimes I have to hide my cell phone in my house. I have to really put in a gaveta, for example, and forget that it's there, because it's horrible, the anxiety it causes.
I think mobile phone nowadays is so important because your schedule is there, your watching is there, your clock, your phone is there, your photograph machine is there, everything, your news is there, everything is there. My mobile phone is um, a slice of my clinic, because inside of my mobile phone there is my schedule, there is when I need to buy many things. I
Yes.
think a mobile phone is a crazy device. We need to do this. In the new generations, I think they swell mobile phone, and they stay inside of the body.
Yes. And at my job, we need to stay with WhatsApp open all the time, because all the communication inside I work at the hospital, and all the communication inside the hospital between,
You are a doctor.
no, I work at reception. All the communication between the colleagues and the entre setores is for groups on WhatsApp. So we have to stay alert, and paying attention to WhatsApp all the time, because everything that happens, we put on the WhatsApp group, and I have to look my notifications all the time. And when I am home, I do the same thing, because my brain, it's like cannot turn off the reality of the hospital. So I leave the reality in my house. So when it's my day off, I work like by plantão, so I work 12 hours and I have 36 for rest. So I work one day and another day I am home every time like this. So for example, today it was my day off. I stayed at home all the time, all the day. Tomorrow I will work, but today I was living the reality of the hospital. So I
It's
stayed
not good.
all the time looking my cell phone, and it's awful because the hospital is 24 hours, works for 24 hours and 7 days per week. So there's not a day that I don't receive a message about job, about work, even when I am in my day off. So all the time, even if I am home, I am having this connection with my work because of the groups of WhatsApp.
But if when you are in your home as a call, you put your phone in a mode of don't receive messages in this time.
Like in plan mode, right?
Yeah.
It's because I don't like to turn off.
No plan mood in WhatsApp group. And
Oh yeah, on the group. It's, I don't know, because I cannot see the notification, and ignore it. And I have to use my WhatsApp for personal things, to talk with my parents, my family, my boyfriend. And I don't know if se eu arquivar the groups, probably I will forget to
reopen
reopen in another day. So,
but you can put a message for you in Google, for example, or in schedule Google, and reopen the group. I think it's good, because when you stay out of your work, I think you need to stay out.
yes.
Let the hospital and get your life, your personal life. I think for you is for your brain, for your body, for your mental health, you need to break. It's to think different things, your work and your private life. You need to put no, this group and this group and this group, not today.
Yes.
And in the schedule or in a piece of paper in your drawer, you can put open the group again.
I will try to do this because it's really hard. And sometimes people from work send a lot of messages to ask something about work in my day off, and I was like, oh my god, because there is a friend that she is starting now, and she has so many questions about the things, it's totally normal. It takes time to learn everything, but at the day that she's working, there is another person working too, so she could ask these questions to this person that it's working. But every single day, she sends message to me to ask for me because I don't know why. I think she trusts me. I think she likes me to ask, and I always try to say, oh, I don't know, try to ask for someone else, you know. For example, if she has a question about the laboratory, for example, about some exams from laboratory, it's for the logics, she would she would, I don't know, yeah, she would,
Yeah.
she could ask for the person from the laboratory, right? The person from laboratory is the right person to answer this question, but she asks for me, and I skip.
It's
Oh
not good for you.
yes,
A
it's
little bit good. One hand is a little bit good because you feel, oh my gosh, I'm a good person, I'm a good colleague, but in other hand, is not good because you get stuck in your job. It's not
yes,
good.
exactly. I feel bad if I don't help her because when I was starting, I was this person that had a lot of questions, but I always try to ask for the colleagues that was working at the same day, you know. And I always try not send message to another people in their days off, you know, because I know it's not cool, because when we are in home, we we need to rest because os plantões are so much. Uh,
Yeah,
anyway, I forgot how to say it in English, but you know the reality, I think.
yeah, you need to get off your job. Your
Yeah,
job maybe is good, is fun, or etc., but it's the job. You need
yeah,
to get the private life, the personal life. And I think the better way is muted uh, this group and stay free for see your WhatsApp and don't receive this message. It's your day. You need to see the sky. You need to get something what you like and get in your home with your series, music, etc. It's for you, not for the hospital again.
yes. Today I was taking a nap after lunch. When I wake up, there's a message from this colleague asking for things, and I was like, oh my god, I don't have peace any time of my life of this hospital.
Yeah, no, it's not good. You need to take aware about this and see your personal life because time flies. And when you see what I did in the last year and the last year and another year, oh my gosh, I stay in front of this hospital all the time. This hospital is inside of my mind, inside of my body, inside of my life. And what I do with my personal life, it's not good.
Yes, yes,
You need to turn off this group a little bit when you need to sleep because hospital, like you said, is 24 hours per day.
yeah. So if I do not do this, it will not stop because all the time there is something happening, and the people are talking in the group all the time. So it's awful. I don't want to be a leader or a boss in this hospital, because boss there are not, they don't have day off. Every time something happens, they have to be available, and
Yeah, if the money is okay, yeah, you can try. But if the money is almost the same, no.
I think I don't want even the money is so much more, because it's so much responsibility, and I say, I can talk about my boss, for example. A lot of times she was sleeping during the night, and a problem appeared, and the people called to her, and she had to go to the hospital during the
Oh my
night.
gosh.
You know,
Oh,
like, so you have to be available 20 hours per day. Like,
oh, it's terrible.
terrible. I don't want to be a boss there.
Yeah, and this hospital needs to get two boss or three boss
Yes,
because it's
because
terrible.
we have
You
the
sleep and you sleep not uh, free for. Oh no, it's not for me to. You need to get a privacy life.
it's awful, and it's a lot of stress and responsibility. Oh no, please no. um, so, do you want to answer some questions or continue the conversation? For me, there's no.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. I can relate to the event that I participate in my hobby. Uh, when I don't know. Yes, I was diving in Red Sea in Egypt,
Mhm.
and I there is a competition for the best diver in the boat, and I win. I I get the medal of iron dive, the best diver in the boat. It's beautiful, a beautiful medal.
Oh my God, a medal in Egypt. Oh my God, what a dream. Amazing. In my case, I I don't know if like a competition. It's a competition, but it was not for real, because when I was a teenager, I was a almost professional volleyball player. I
Oh,
I like to play volleyball a lot, and I still play nowadays, but just for pleasure, just for fun. And my last game, I broke a finger.
oh,
It
oh.
was on the holiday of Corpus Christi. I went to play, and the ball. I received the ball in the wrong way, and I broke the finger. It's not like immobilized, because it was in the, like, the
Yeah, the
fracture.
last
I think it
phalange.
was,
The
yeah,
last
it was
phalange.
in the phalange. So the doctor, I took a X-ray, and the doctor said it was a little fracture, so it was not necessary to put the immobilization, but it hurts a lot, and
Oh,
I stopped to play, of course, But when I was a teenager, I remember that in my school we had the class of physical education about all the sports, and if you like to a specific sport, you could pay to have particular classes, more to aprofundar, to practice more, to learn more. And my parents, they paid for me to practice volleyball, and I was part of the team of the volleyball of the school, and there was like competitions, the classic competitions of interclasses, and games between schools. So I used to play all these competitions at this time. But nowadays, when I finished the school, I stopped to practice for real, and I continue playing just for fun. But nowadays, I still think to come back to practice, to become a professional. Not
Okay,
not for like
good.
playing volleyball for my profession. I think no, but how can I say that?
A semi-professional.
Yes, to learn
And
all the techniques to practice as a professional, but maybe, who knows, playing in a professional team and get money with that.
yeah, it's a good dream because you move your mind, you move your life. Yeah, I think it is a good dream.
Yes,
You
when I was a kid,
plan another thing for get movement in our life. Oh, good news.
when we ask for children, what do you want to be when you grow up? We always ask for children, right?
Yeah.
Every time someone asked this to me, my answer was the same. I want to be a volleyball player.
Oh,
I became an adult person, and anyway,
no
not
give
yet,
up.
but who knows someday.
Here in my city, there is many people doing canoeing, canoa havaiana.
Mhm.
Here, uh, start a competition, and many people want to do this, and they put uh, 80, 80, 90, 90, 90, 80, 80, 80, 90, 80 e 90 anos. Wow! And 70 years, 60 years, 50 years. There is all the ages in the competition. And it's so interesting because people like so much. And it start in 18 years.
Yes.
I think, my gosh, 18 years, 90 years, the people remando. It's crazy for my mind, but they start and they go and get competition and receive money. Yeah,
Amazing.
I think sports is for all
Yeah,
ages. You
absolutely.
need to move for this dream.
Yes, and we should uh, encourage more the elderly people to do this, because I think sometimes I don't know, because I am not an elderly person, but I
Okay.
imagine in sometimes in their minds they think, oh my god, it's too late to start something new, I don't have so much time, so I cannot do this because I am old, I have an example in my house. I live with my aunt, and she's just 60 years, but in her mind, she cannot do a lot of things because she's an old person, you know,
Yeah.
with 60 years. And
Exactly. I have
I
an aunt.
I try to encourage her to do these things. For example, she started to do Pilates, you know,
Okay.
Pilates. And because it's a soft exercise for her, and but it was a fight to start, because in her mind she could not do this because I am old, I cannot,
Almost dead.
my body will, you know, will not handle this. And nowadays, like next month, she will complete 1 year doing this. So,
Oh.
you know, I try to encourage her to accept new challenges. I sometimes I don't accept challenge, but
I understand. I understand. It's easier to encourage another person than encourage ourselves. I
yeah.
have an aunt. She is 93 years, and this next month she turned to 94 years, and
Mm,
she started to learn French.
amazing.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, I get so happy when she talked to me in French, many words. Oh, so beautiful. She is alive.
Yes,
Not dead. She is 94 almost, and but she's alive.
yes. This aunt, my aunt, she started to learn English to practice her brain, you know, to move. And but she gave up because in her mind she's too old to learn English,
Oh
and
my
it's
gosh.
too hard. In her mind it's too hard, and her brain is so tired and so weak, yes, and she cannot do this, so she gave up. But
Oh, sorry about.
yes, my grandfather has 96, and he has depression, chronic depression. And in her mind, it's the same thing. He cannot drink water, he cannot eat, he cannot go into the bathroom, he cannot do anything because the depression is so chronic that in his mind he cannot just drink a glass of water, you know. And
Yeah,
it's really
he
hard to deal because everything is no, 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 I cannot. Really hard.
it's not good because he is alive. He needs to get a hub like a gardener, for example. It's so beautiful. You plant a seed, and in a few days, the seed get a leaf and get a flower or a fruit. Oh, it's so beautiful to gardener, for example. It's easy for him to put in a pot, in a vase, seeds and see and watered.
Yes, and he walks yet. He still walks. Of course, with help because 96 it's too much age, but he walks.
My aunt dance. My aunt dance.
Yeah, but he prefers to stay in bed all the time.
Oh my
And
gosh.
his
I
life,
had another aunt. She is, you never believe that. She is 103 years.
oh, oh
And she
God,
cooking our Christmas day. She cook. She cook the stay of the Christmas day.
oh my God.
She dancing And in the next year, we want to do a big party for her.
Of course.
Yeah, I love to talk to her because she's up to date about politics, about she had opinion about politics, about economy, about many things.
Yes.
Because she liked to read a newspaper.
Amazing. It's so beautiful when we see examples like this, of people who
Don't give up.
give
Don't
up.
give up.
Yes. No se
You
entrega.
are alive. Your heart, but you need to get in grateful time for God. Oh God, I'm so glad because I take a shower. It's so good.
Yeah. Yes. So nice. Oh my God, 100 years. Oh,
103.
I think eu não chego lá. Our generation, I think our generation, the expectation of life is so, I forgot the word, muito baixa. My generation, because
your generation is a little bit low.
Yes, because our food, our habits, it's not like the same of the elderly people. So
Yeah, I think it is a lack of dopamine in your generation.
yes. Let me ask you one question here. Are there any question number 3? Are there any hobbies you did when you were a teenager or when you were younger, and then you stopped?
Many, like collections. I had collection of many things, and I give up because it's so boring. Get collection.
Yeah, I think the same.
I had this collection because my sister get collections, and I all the time I follow my sister. My sister do, I do. My sister say, I say, and I do this collection, but so boring. But my sister doing, I need to do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But can you share some examples of collections?
Many collections like coins, like chaveiro, I don't know in English. Many things. Boring things. And you?
Yes, I have one, and I would like to return to do this. It was playing guitar.
Oh, good.
When I was 14, 15, I think. I started to learn how to play guitar, and my parents gave to me as a birthday gift a guitar.
Oh, beautiful.
And I had classes 2 times per week, I think. Yeah, it was for free because a friend gave me these classes. And then I moved. I was living in Fortaleza at this time. So I moved to this new city that I'm living now. And then I stopped to practice.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I started the college and I just forget, I didn't have motivation to practice, and then I stopped. Nowadays, my guitar is with my boyfriend. He asked me for practice, but I already say to him that I want my guitar back because I will return to practice because I like to to play music. I know.
Yeah, music is so good.
But I think my problem is because I was too lazy to practice new songs. Talking about the problem of the beginning.
Okay. But I think you need to start with these songs you are you are a friend.
Yes, but
You
sometimes
can put in YouTube. There is many classes for all the things you want to receive. Go ahead. You need to get the dopamine and start to play the guitar and play volleyball too. Yeah.
I
You
think
are
I
so
have.
young to stay in the hospital and see the messages of your job. Job is good, but it's job.
Yes.
Not your private life.
Yes, I have to find new ways to spend my time, healthy ways to spend my time, because I am wasting so much time seeing, videos, dumb videos on Instagram, and I have to change this. So I think hobbies are a good. You challenge yourself because you are learning something new, and you can rest. You can, doing something, having pleasure, and that's it.
Incredible. I think you need to go this kind of thing tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Put the song and try to play. And oh my gosh, beautiful. I love it.
Yes. Wanda, it was an amazing conversation for me. I like it too
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
You give me a injection of
Motivation.
yes,
Life.
yes, exactly. Thank you a lot. I put on the chat the link of their survey, So if you want to answer, to give me suggestions about talk to bring another meetings. I loved having you here on my meeting.
I
Please,
love
more
it too.
times.
I love it too.
I'm
Thank you
here
for
every Monday at this time, and it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for this conversation, and I wish you
you.
have a great night, a great rest, an amazing week for us.
For you too. A blessed week.